Welcome back to my Legends Expanded Universe chronological timeline order, where I go through the expanded universe according to my personal timeline order and rank each and every individual piece of media on a 10-point scale. And boy, do I mean we are covering everything. Today I have a Codex entry from Star Wars The Old Republic video game. Now, if you don't know what these Codex entries are, these are paragraphs that were released with Star Wars The Old Republic video game. So in-game, you would specifically go out of your way off of the main quest to these side quests to be able to open up these codex entries and get more information. That's what these codexes were. But luckily, they've been posted on various sites on the internet. Swotorista has a compilation of all of them. There's lots of places where you can get these online without having to specifically search through the game for them. They take place in a variety of eras, and there's several that I will be talking about because some of these actually have actual story. This one is Star Cabal Codex, as it is known in some places, and in other places it is simply referred to as Origins of the Star Cabal. It's by an unknown author, and it takes place in 4990 BBY, short story released by BioWare, who put out the game. It was written by Unknown, and it was put out in 2011. This specific codex is made as an in-universe transmission that was deleted and purposely tried to be hidden so that no one could read it, but it was reconstructed. And so the reconstruction details the Star Cabal, who in the game are a people, a cult essentially, or a faction, a group who want both the Jedi and the Sith to be dead. And in this, they're referred to as the Mystics. So the Jedi and Sith are never named in this, but they reference the Force and prophecies and mystics. And so there's a bit where it says the Mystics are a wild card and they must be eradicated before an end game, which is a somewhat interesting approach. And so it's just detailing how they need to distract the Republic and the Empire long enough that they can kill all of the Jedi and the Sith. It is their prophecy, and they need to be strong, and they need to be willing to sacrifice everything, including their lives, so that the Jedi and Sith are defeated. That's what the Star Cabal was in the game, and that's the story from the Codex entry, which is a nice little bit of background. This person, whoever it is, who may have been the leader of the Star Cabal, the original establisher, is writing this codex to an enforcer. And they're saying that you will be remembered in this codex even if your life is given up in attempting to kill Jedi or Sith. And so these people are all about killing the Jedi and Sith no matter what. And it even says that your time as an enforcer is over, you're going to be dead, and some guy named Hunter is going to take over in your place. So these people are pretty cold, pretty precise about what they're doing, and they mean business. So this is a cool little transmission. Does it add a lot? No. Is there a lot of story here? No. It's an in-universe transmission, so it has to have its place among all of these reviews. But is it worth it? No, not at all. It's literally one paragraph long. It's still new EU. Yes, still a new EU short story. Yes, absolutely. But is it essential? By no means. I would have to give this one 2 out of 10. They tried. I do find some of the concepts interesting. A group that wants Jedi and Sith killed, very interesting. Very interesting, this outsider perspective from a group that wants both of them gone. Sort of interesting topic. This review is going to be way longer than this paragraph warrants, but that being said, if you have not seen this story or read it, and you want it read to you by a sweet divine voice who reads with beautiful inflection, impeccably, without one slip up, then you'd better head over to my friend Marcel Ryan, the Revanchist, on YouTube, because he reads these out brilliantly. I say that every time, and I mean it every time. I've listened to these over and over repeatedly. Several of them I've listened to about a half dozen times, and he reads this short paragraph in one of his short Reading with the Revanchist. The very link to that video will be in the description of the video. So if you are a lazy person who doesn't want to go type up this story, read it for themselves as a paragraph, listen to Marcel read it for you and evaluate for yourself if it is better than a 2 of 10 or if it is in fact worse than a 2 of 10. Once you have done that, let me know what you thought of this short story.
Honey.